Hello and welcome back. I'm Dr. Lori Williams. I help individuals and corporations to create lasting mental and emotional wellness through holistic practices. Today I want to talk to you about how workplace culture affects the mental and emotional health and well-being of the employees. So first and foremost, the workplace culture can have a significant impact because it shapes how employees experience their work environment, how they interact, how they show up, if they show up. Essentially, it's how they perceive their value and how they fit into that workplace environment. So some ideas of not so good, the negative impact of workplace culture on mental health would be things like toxic leadership. This is like leadership where the leadership is unsupportive. Communication, they could be lacking communication. The expectations of the day-to-day workload are unrealistic. Bullying and harassment is actually, unfortunately, kind of a big thing in workplace environments, and this can definitely lead to an unhealthy workplace environment, workplace culture. And essentially, with all of these things combined, the employees will tend to feel a lack of purpose. They just don't know what they're there for, why they're there. Essentially, everything that happens in the workplace, they're going to take home with them, the same as everything that happens at home, they bring to work with them. So there really is no separation between their mental health at home and their mental health at work. So the way that we can, as employers, how the mental health can have a positive impact on the workplace culture would to obviously, having supportive leadership. When a leader is a conscious leader, they are able to show up and hear people, having active listening skills. High active listening skills is definitely important. They encourage open communication and offer support. So that's obviously very, very important for a healthy workplace culture. Psychological safety, making sure that your employees feel comfortable talking to you without fear of being reprimanded, without fear of losing their job or, having to pay for what they said later on. It's such an important piece to, having a positive impact on mental health in the workplace. Work-life integration is so, so important. I talk about work-life integration a lot. Basically, what a workplace culture that promotes flexibility, things like reasonable workloads, making sure your expectations meet the requirements for that person and their job, respect for boundaries, and all of those kinds of things, do contribute to better mental health for the employees as well. Ensuring that you are recognizing and appreciating your employees is very, very important to have a positive impact on mental health as well, and ensuring that there's opportunities for growth and advancement within the organization has a positive impact on mental health. So how can you, as an employer, create a mentally healthy workplace culture? Things like encouraging open dialogue. The communication is definitely key. Work-life integration, like I just talked about. Make sure it's an environment of inclusivity and a sense of belonging. Proper training for employees, for management, for leadership. Making sure that everyone is properly trained. Mentally and emotionally, it just that heals so much within the workplace. And obviously being able to implement employee wellness programs that are effective. Unfortunately, a lot of the workplace wellness programs that are in place are not as effective. They may have been at one time, but they're not anymore. So making sure that, as an employer, you are consistently looking at your workplace wellness program that you have in place and updating as needed. All of this leads to having a profound impact on your employees' mental and emotional health by creating a positive workplace culture that everyone can thrive and they enjoy showing up to work every single day. It definitely makes a huge difference. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you back here next time.